My name is Dr. Ben Webb. I'm an Associate Professor of Neuroscience. I originally trained as a neuroscientist in Oxford. I now have a PhD from Nottingham, and I've been working as an Associate Professor for the last 10 years. But I've worked with some of the world leaders in neuroscience trying to understand how the brain works. I originally got interested in neuroscience the first time I heard neurons talking to each other. So you can't actually hear what neurons say, or you can't hear the sounds that they make, but you can put an electrode next to them and listen in to how they communicate with each other. The first time I heard that, I realised this is the career for me, understanding how the brain works. So my passion, my mission in life is to try and understand how the brain works, to try and crack the neural code. So I've been teaching neuroscience and psychology for the last 20 years. And it's complicated. The way the brain works is hard to understand. It's probably the most complex machine ever designed, in this case designed by evolution. So when you're teaching neuroscience and psychology to undergraduate and postgraduate students, I've discovered that the best way to teach is to break these concepts and theories down into bite-sized chunks. So that means teaching concepts and theories for no longer than about 5 minutes at a time. Gradually, you as a student will build up a picture of the way the brain works. So essentially, you will learn everything we know so far about the way the brain works. So the fundamental aspects of neuroscience. But crucially on this course, we'll also teach you about the way you can use neuroscience in everyday life. So, for example, the way in which you can use neuroscience for business, to understand your customers better, to interact with your staff better, or even ways in which you can use neuroscience in everyday life to improve your health and well-being. You'll learn through a series of online videos and tutorials. In those videos, we'll sometimes include animations to illustrate the way the brain works or the way different parts of the brain works, but we'll also include interactive tutorials and online seminars and lectures. So you can find out more immediately by subscribing to our channel below. If you want to get more in-depth information, you can go to our website, which is ologies.com.